damn it, Tom. I don't think it caught. That's fine.
Yay!
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Realm Walkers. We're back for session 7, which I'm calling Red Moon Consequences, and none of you get a choice in that. Since last week it was actually Red Moon Rising. I don't think anybody noticed, but that's fine. Hi, I'm Ivy. I am your teller of tales, your storyteller, your train conductor that cannot keep this train on the tracks. So I'm going to pass this around to my lovely players and let them introduce themselves, and then we'll get into our recap. We're gonna go Tom. Tom, you get to go first this time.
Hello, everyone. I'm That One Warlock. I make the saddest characters you've ever seen on the internet. You can find me across the entirety of social medias at That One Warlock, and I will talk more about the different actual plays I'm in after the show. Let's popcorn over to our lovely guest, who we are sad to see go after this session, Valerie.
Thank you. Hi, I'm Dear Query, and you can find me here on Twitch at Dear Query or on other socials at Dear Query. And I play the Wicked Witch of the East, bro, Valerie Runto. And I'm gonna volley it on over to Nerdy.
Hello, everyone. It's me, Nerdy, from the other episode that you saw, where I also was Nerdy, and I'm playing HD Kid today. But you can find me all over the internet, where I'll be playing myself, at Nerdy Rocks on all socials. And I'm having a great time. I'm happy to be here. I'm super excited. I don't know what else I'm supposed to tell you, but I will bring it over to Petra, who's cool, and I like them.
Don't know about that, Matt, but I will take it. Hi.
Are we a newscast team?
I had to go for it. I'm sorry. Hi, I'm Petra Skelton. I play Sid Ashclaw, no barbarian. Having a great time right now. Nothing is going wrong. It's fine. Other places you can find me at, you can find me at Pre-Apocalypse pretty much everywhere. If I'm not that, I am Petra is a Skeleton, like on Twitch. You'll probably see me in the chat and talk about it at the end of the game, but I've got a big-ish announcement coming next week. So you'll want to be following me on various social medias if you want to be the first to find out. Otherwise, I will pass this down to JD.
Hi, it's me. I'm JD. I am JD, tryhard Von Edgelord all over the internet, Von Edgelord everywhere else, and Von if you're nasty. Tonight I'll be playing Kel, Kellyon of the Serpent, who has been graduated from the quiet one to the charismatic one to the one that's about to die. In terms of APs, if you want to find me, you can only find me here. Hopefully that changes in the future. But if you don't want to find me here and you want to listen to some sick tunes about loving your friends, go ahead and stream Contender on Spotify. I hope I made you proud, Nerdy. I hope I made you proud.
I'm so happy, young Padawan. You grow every moment.
Mexico City.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Basically, Mexico City. If you check the chat, look for a cool Spotify link. Look, the best song ever.
Take it off the bingo board. Anyways. I'm so proud of you that you finally did it. Yeah, there it is. Look, Mexico City. Fantastic. Anyways, hi, I'm Ivy. I'm Gamer the Girl. Like I said, I am your GM, your teller of tales, and tonight I'm your emperor of events. So let's go into our recap because we are jumping right back into combat. So last we left off, the party, having obtained some new clothing from the Mercantile Quarter and some new information from Dallas, a Leonin blacksmith, about the factory, headed forth to the Warrens to meet the Hunters and Brennick. There you were all invited into an old bank turned headquarters. Grimmer was able to see that any iconography of the Godless King, that which you had discovered is a golden crown with a golden halo around it, had been painted over or covered. You asked about the Ivory District and learned that it is not called that due to any beauty of its own, but because its white walls are sterile, and that is likely where the Godless King would throw his political adversaries as well as others. The party additionally learned that the Radiant Church had become a threat to the king's power, and their leader, only referred to at this time as the Martyred, was martyred by the Godless King before he became something else. When asked for clarification, Sybil, the hunter's leader, clarified that his veins had become blackened and his eyes became like voids. The party came to the conclusion that this sounded familiar and that the Tarask they had previously thought was experiencing something similar. The party of Realm Walkers was then informed that this night of the Blood Moon was going to be the worst of what nights in the Ruby District can be, and if they intended to go, to be careful. The party confirmed that they would still proceed with the group that was going into this part of the Bard town, the 6 hunters that were going. Quellion and Reddick had shared a moment of banter, being asked, "Are you a gambling man?" To which Quellion responded they may have been at one point, and that Rennick is a gambling man and is just staking the odds in his favor. Accompanying the group to the Ruby District was 6 hunters, including Rennick, and all of them broke away from the party to handle this night as if it were business as usual. 12 beasts of the Scourge began combat with the party, HD ascending the rooftops, Quellion, Sid, HD, and Grimmer staying on the ground, along with Draven, the bard that you've previously had with you, while Valerie used one of their abilities to fly 30 feet into the air. After taking some heavy damage dealt to both sides, we come back into the heat of battle. Baker brought a powerful lightning storm down on top of Grimmer, which only emboldened them further. Quellion can be described as hungry for bloodshed. Valerie is a radiating strong witch energy. Sid is in rage and has started to look like something different and unlike themselves. The blood moon has risen, bathing you all in a bloody combat in a crimson hue as we jump straight back into combat, starting off with Grimmer, who, unfortunately, as you may have noticed, CB is not here. So I will be kind of letting Grimmer take a back seat to this one. So starting off real strong, Quellion, JD, you're up.
Oh boy.
I love this
So
video.
Kellyanne is not looking hot. And movement, he's going to, or action, he's going to disengage.
Okay.
Movement, he's going to try and climb that building that's up in front of him.
Okay, 20 feet up. Make the athletics if you're climbing upwards.
Can I vie for acrobatics?
How are you attempting to climb up it?
Grabbing windowsills, ledges, drain pipes, anything, and using momentum to just like
Sure.
swing up and move like
Yeah,
that.
absolutely. I'll let you.
Sweet. Let me find that. Perfect. 11.
Okay. It is a bit of a struggle. However, it's not uncommon for you to do these kinds of maneuvers. So eventually you do find your way up on top. So you are now up on top of the building.
Yeah, he's struggling a bit. The copious amounts of blood leaving his body will do that to him.
At this point, you can't tell if the blood is your own or the mini beasts of which you've slain. You're absolutely covered in blood.
I love it. JD loves it. Kellyanne's a little screwed right now. So he's going to then action surge.
Okay.
Bonus action to switch Dark Harvest back to its crossbow mode. And he's going to take his shield and put it kind of on the ground and kneel behind it and latch it into his shield. Dark Harvest has the 2 little latches that he can attach to his shield, and he's going to take a shot or 2 shots at the beast that is in front of Sid.
Probably a good choice.
All right. That's right. I have this up
I think
here.
technically that's the one in her mouth.
Technically, yes, but still moving.
First one's a 19 to hit.
That'll hit. I'll give you a reminder on the AC of these because you found that last time. It's 16.
Gotcha. And the other one's a 16.
Means he beats it.
Sweet. So let's go ahead and roll. D8, D10. D10. going to be a total of...
Numbers. A total of
numbers. It's not a numbers game, folks.
That's okay. I'm not asking. You're good.
17 points of piercing damage.
Oh, excellent. Okay. I need to find this page that I have all of their things written down. Okay. All right. Well, you can't quite tell if you have killed it or not because Sid currently still has it in their mouth. And so it's being kind of thrown around and limp and mangled anyways. So you're not quite sure how much that's actually helped, but you did hit it. Like you could tell that there is damage dealt to it.
Beautiful. Love it. And that's where Kellion's going to end his turn.
Excellent. Okay. We then pop over to one of the rooftops. HD.
Yes, HD is going to see another rock on this building and is going to kick it into a portal and try to hit this guy that's by the guy who only had a carrot in his mouth earlier. Because I'm trying to get... And I'm going to be like, hey! Hey, dude, look over here, you big thing. I didn't do the voice because I forgot. Well, I got an 8.
Yeah, unfortunately, an 8 is not going to hit. So tell me how you fail. What about you kicking this rock into this portal doesn't work?
I think the portal... So HD is trying to get this concept down. They are seeing mini portals everywhere, and they're trying to get a handle of this new concept. And they kicked it into a thing, and it came out, and it landed directly behind him. Right behind them, just like, floop, right on her shoulder. He's... Dang it.
Unfortunately, the rest of the party just hears a small clink and a dang it quietly over the roar of the rest of this battle. HD, is there anything else you'd like to do?
Yes, I'd like to go back and not miss. But outside of that, no. I have a bonus action. I guess I'll do hide.
How are you hiding on this rooftop?
Lay down. Because I was like, hey, and then the rock hit me on the shoulder, and I'm just gonna lay down and hope that no one sees me.
Okay. HD, you lay down. Great job. So proud of you. 10 out of 10. Excellent. Okay. You're laying down. Great. Love that. All right. Anything else? Are you good?
That's everything. I'm helping.
You're helping. You are. You are being so helpful. Okay. Group 1 is next. So some of my little BC boys. Group 1. Ooh. Well, there's only one left of them. Well, alrighty then. Hold on.
I'm so worried.
Don't worry, it's fine.
Because you're happy.
I'm also very stressed about this. On. Okay, well, that's fine. Okay, cool. So the only one in group 1 that was still left over is unfortunately the one that was next to to Backer, Draven, and the bird. Draven being the most brightly colored target, it does hit on him twice, and he's going to take 2 death saving throws because it hit him while he was down. So,
Wait,
just so we
I
all
thought
know.
he was healed last turn by
For 8
Becker.
hit points. For
Okay.
8 hit points.
So then he gets hit and then goes down, and then he has to make a day.
Then he gets hit again. So, no, he is downed again. And this time he is at 2 failures.
Oh my god!
All or no waiver saving.
Oh my
Cool?
goodness!
Cool. Love that.
My baby.
Love that.
I tried
love
to
that for
say
you all. It's fine. It's fine. It is what it is. Cool. Hugo's next. I love that for Hugo.
Yes, Hugo loves that too. Okay, let me do some quick measuring.
He is full of carrots.
He did regurgitate that one carrot. However, HD is pretty close, and I have 60 feet of movement. Could I fly to HD? Could Hugo fly to HD, get another carrot, and bring it back?
You will not be able to give it to him on this turn. You can go and get it. You will not be able to give it to him on this turn.
Okay, but I'll be...
You can go get the carrot and then come back if you have the movement, but you will not be able to give it to Draven on this round.
Okay, then I will, yeah, I'll set up Hugo with a carrot.
Okay.
Just fly up to HD and then just like pickpocket him.
Whoa, I'm sorry. Pickpocketing is.
Well, it's
not
the
what's
carrot
gonna happen.
pocket. It's
so
the
here's
carrot
what-
pocket. Sorry, Ivy.
So HD is currently laying down. So
No.
it depends on if HD
Oh!
will allow that to happen because
Wait,
he's
no, but you
hiding.
also hid, so I don't think Hugo can
Yes.
see you. So Hugo should look for HD, and then if
Correct.
I find HD, okay, yeah. Hugo's got great stats, guys. Let me just find that.
Uh-huh.
All right, let's see what I got to this perception roll. Okay. Don't fuck me, dice. Okay.
I'm
Hugo
in
got a
math.
15 for perception.
Okay, 15.
Yes, to see if
I
they
think
can
that
see HD.
HD, when you see Hugo, are you doing anything to allow him to perceive you, or are you just still laying there?
Dude, well, I know that the Hugo is one of our.
Yeah.
Of
Of course. Of course.
So I see this bird.
Yes, this little blackbird just flies
Yeah.
up to you and goes to the side that he knows the carrot pocket is in and just like grabs one.
Oh, all right, little dude.
And then he just flies back to Draven. That's his turn.
That's his turn. Excellent. Fantastic. Group 2 for me, so let's see. I think one of group 2 is currently in Sid's mouth. So that's fun for me. However, this
There.
other guy was already making his way. He's gonna try to hit you, Sid. He's gonna try. We're gonna see how that goes for him. What's your AC currently? First misses.
Currently, my AC is. I don't get any bonus for that. Okay, so currently it's a 16.
Okay, currently it's a 16. Both of these, 2 out of the 3 are going to hit you. The bite attack failed. However, both tentacle hits are going to hit you.
What
So-
type? What type of damage is it?
It is piercing.
Piercing. Okay, so
It
I
is.
have resistance to piercing damage.
Amazing. Would have been 9 hit points.
Oh, really glad I have that, man. Damn. So it's only 4 then?
Are you
It is
also
4.
almost dead?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I could. No, we're good. We're good. Don't
It's
even
fine.
worry
It's
about
fine. Okay, great. So that is that one. And then group 3 is there, and group 4 is there. All right. Sid, you're pretty confident that the one in your jaw is probably dead. It is limp. It is unmoving. Especially, you could feel the 2 arrows that punctured its flesh. You could feel it just start becoming more limp in your grasp. So I'm gonna go ahead and delete that one off the board for you, just so you know what's happened with that one. Okay, all right, that is the end of that group. Backer, you are up with Valerie on deck.
Oh, I just realized I was unmuted for the poopings. I. Yes, I know.
You're good.
So this one, for God's sake, the one right by me.
Yes.
How's he looking?
Bruised, not bloodied.
Okay. Okay. So for my.
Hmm. Oh, do you want help with that? Do you have
Oh,
questions?
No,
Are you
I
reading what I think you're reading? Okay.
no.
Okay.
I'm saving up for something special.
Fine.
I
Good.
think my best option.
Uh-huh.
I'm just gonna right behind him. I'm gonna call down another call lightning to hit him for my action.
Okay.
So he needs a dex save.
Well, he fails that. I don't even have to look at this modifier for that one.
Love that for him. So that's 3d10 lightning damage. That's Jesus. Okay. So okay. That's oh god. What are you doing? Okay, ma'am. 20 points of lightning damage.
If you were a pirate, it would be like a parrot.
I know, right? And then for my bonus action, I'm gonna look to Draven next to me and just yell at him, "Stop it!" And I'm gonna cast Healing Word on him.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect.
Yes.
All right.
So 8 points of healing to him.
I mean, just stop it. Okay. 8 points
Yeah.
of healing. Okay.
And I'm gonna stick by him because I have a feeling that I'm the only thing keeping this poor man alive.
Hugo has a carrot.
Yeah, Hugo has a carrot. He's coming back.
Hugo has a carrot. All right. Is there
Don't
anything else you'd
Hugo
like to do?
that.
Anything else you want to do?
No, I'm good.
End of turn.
That's it.
Okay. All right. Valerie, it is your go. What would you like
Alright.
to do?
I have a question for Petra first because you said that when you raged, we get bloodlust.
Yes.
What
So
is that?
everybody gets a bloodlust die, which is a d6, which if you're dealing damage is going to help you. I will describe exactly what this does. One moment. Where is it? Battlecry. There we go. So, you gain one bloodlust die, a d6, once within the next minute, so the next 10 rounds. The creature can roll the die and add the number rolled to any damage roll. Once the bloodlust die is rolled, it is lost. You can only have one at one time. So, yes, if you deal damage, you're going to deal a little bit more.
Awesome. Thank you. Now I know more. Okay.
I will say, this feels like hunger. Like, if your character has ever experienced starving, has ever...
Every time.
Yeah.
There you go.
If you've ever had to go without food for such a long period where hunger pains take a step into agony, that's what this feels like, but it feels like a muscle getting ready to flex, like you can visit this upon someone else.
Okay. I love that. I love how you described that. So for Valerie in this moment, with the magic coming through her, you're seeing a different side of her, and this is a very different person than you saw singing so joyfully on the stage. If you catch a glimpse of her, she looks enraged. And with my bonus action, I'm going to use that spiritual weapon of mine to stab this thing.
Great. Stab it. Do it. Love it.
I hope I hit it. Okay,
Me
that's a
too.
really good roll. These dice have not been doing it for me. Okay, that's a 20.
Absolutely a hit.
All
You
right.
do.
Okay. So that's a D8.
And add a d6.
Thank you. All right. Ooh, okay, I got a 6 on that bloodlust. So for a total of 9 damage. Does it increase
Hey.
the type of damage it normally does? Because that's force.
I'm not sure. It's fine. You're
Okay.
totally good.
And
They're-
now my Eldritch
you're good.
Blasts.
You're Eldritch Blast.
All right. at the same creature because it's still up, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It's looking more bloody than bruised now.
Okay, an 18 and then more than 18.
Excellent. Yes, both of those will hit.
Cool. I rolled an 11 and an 18, so I'm like, okay, a little
Yeah,
bit.
no, you're good.
All right, and then that's another 9 force damage. For a total
Excellent.
of 18 for me.
You've taken out this one. Good job. You saved that one. Fantastic. Is there anything else you would like to do on your turn?
Yes, after slaying that creature, I feel like the Eldritch Blasts push it onto the sword more,
Mm-hmm.
so it just goes straight through it. And then I
Excellent.
will flick that dead lump of meat off of it, and I will move my spiritual weapon next to the one that is near Sid, because that's the full range of movement it can go, I think.
Yes.
It can only go
Perfect.
50 feet, so whichever one's closest. Yeah, it would be next to Sid.
Perfect. Virginia, this is me reminding you from last game that this over here is your hag that you summoned. Okay,
Thank
cool.
you.
Just so you have it. Excellent. Is there anything else you would like to do? Excellent turn.
Val's gonna fly forward to kind of have a better range on these guys over here.
Perfect.
And that's everything.
Okay. Fantastic. Great. I love that you have moved. Okay. I am going to take Grimmer off the board strictly because I'm going to put him over here. That way he doesn't immediately get murdered because that would be mean to CB. So let me measure here. These guys. You know what? They can move. Okay. All right. This one is going to go right there. And this one is going to they've started to realize that the hag is just an illusion and not doing anything. So these two are going to come right here. Hector, what's your AC?
Oh, me? 15.
You.
Okay. Only one of them's going to hit you. So that's great for you so
Mhm.
far. Mm-hmm. 5, 6. All right, take 9 points of damage from that one.
Easy.
And then the other one. All 3 attacks are going to hit you. I like how you said easy.
Remember, Hugo's got that carrot.
You shut me up real fast. Oh, I'm fine. I can take care of myself. I got a trick up my sleeve.
15, 16, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 points of damage for me, please.
Still okay. I'm okay. I need to look at my chart.
Ah. All right. That's the end of that turn. Great. Joy. Draven's next. He just got up. I need to double
Get
check
the
a spell for him.
fuck out.
He. Every time I look at this man's stuff, he is actually going to look. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's actually going to use motivational speech. He's going to use his only 4th level spell slot and grant you all 5 temporary hit points and advantage on your wisdom saving throws.
What is his speech?
He only looks between Sid and Valerie and to smile, and he just says, "I'm sorry, I'm making this more difficult on you." And that is the only motivation that he can muster in this moment, having been knocked on his ass twice. So you all get 5 temporary hit points, and that is the end of Draven's turn at the moment. Next up is Sid. Sid, what would you like to do?
You keep mentioning this Sid person. I don't know who you're talking to.
I know
but
you don't.
the-
But if you'll go ahead and use that
yeah.
form, anyways.
Yeah, so the misshapen mass of limbs, teeth, and wrought iron that is vaguely in the shape of Sid has that dog that is dead in its mouth, and it just does the thing that wild animals do with prey, where it just snaps its neck, tosses it, and then is going to turn to the one that has attacked it most recently. At which point, I'm going to attack. That is 22 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Yeah, I figured.
Skip, skip.
Okay, and I guess I could resolve both of these at the same time. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. I'm gonna do both of them, if that's fine.
Okay,
That
yeah,
second,
absolutely.
that second one is a crit.
Oh, fantastic. Bet. First crit of the night. Love that.
How do crits work for attacks? If it's
Double
on.
dice, for an attack, you still double the dice for double the damage.
Okay, cool.
I've let you choose in the past of if you want to double the dice or double the damage.
Okay.
Same as when we did Alice and Cataclysm Children.
So, okay, 1 second, because these are both against the same thing. So that is a grand total of 42 damage. So, can I describe what this looks like?
Please. It's dead, by the way. Like, just when you describe it, it's dead, by the way.
So, this creature in the shape of Sid drops the first dog, and then it turns, and you can hear bones cracking as it moves, as the body readjusts and the neck gets a little bit longer, the back and the hackles get a little higher, and it turns towards this other wolf and just goes meat, takes the axe and just throws it down and cleaves this fucking thing in twain, grabs a hold of it and rips it the rest of the way. At which point, I am then going to trigger my rampage ability, where this blood-soaked Sid is now going to, without even looking, rush over. I will move. Sorry, 1 sec. Rush over to. I'm using the wrong button. There it is. To this one, and I'm going to do another attack, which is going to be my bite. So this will be for this.
That's hot.
Very
Uh, That's 23, so that's a hit, I'm assuming.
Yes, yes, it is.
Fantastic. Okay, well, we're just gonna do first this and oops, sorry. Okay, there we go. So that is going to be 12 damage as this thing wearing Sid rips this thing in half, and then its bones and its limbs twist around, and it's already heading in the direction of the other dog, and then it grabs a hold of it and just bites into it right next to Backer, just showering him in blood.
I was like, I love that for Backer. I love that for Backer. Wow.
There's so much blood. Everywhere.
There's so much blood. Okay, excellent, amazing. Anything else you want to do? Thing wearing Sid.
No, I think we're good
Okay.
for now.
Okay, great, cool. How'd Backer respond to blood all over them now?
I didn't intend to get in this dirty. That's a lot. Oh, that's a lot. I need to shower.
The smell is vile. It smells disgusting. It smells like rotten blood, like that heavy iron smell of just rot.
Okay, we're gonna. I'm gonna fix this.
Okay, excellent. I would say top of the round, but that's not quite right. So, as this is happening, Sid, you made a very, very loud yell earlier with very little care as to what else may be in the space or area. Unfortunately for you, there were two things that did hear you. So I'm going to add both of them to the map. So sulking from one of the side alleys up above you, down from one of the other areas of the Ruby District, on all fours before they stand completely tall. And from the other side of where you can see a large stack of crates, a similar slinking dog-like stance, but they're taller than you, Sid. They're bigger than you. Standing at 10 feet tall are two Scourge Lycanthrope. So I'm gonna add those into our initiative. Boop and boop. There's those.
Oh
do-
my god.
Oh,
Don't forget to remove the dog that I killed.
I don't
Yep, I'll
want
remove
that to happen at all.
Well, that sucks. This dog is.
What the heck? I thought these were the Lycans.
Oh
Me too. I was like,
no.
oh man, this is like-
No. That would be silly of me.
Just in a silly, goofy mood.
You're just a silly, goofy. Yeah, just silly, goofy guys. Yes, Petra.
The one that died, I think, is actually the one by the blade. Unless they both died. But the one up by the blade is
You're
the
right.
one that Sid ripped in half. Sorry.
That's the one I had deleted initially, and then I was like, no, wait. Okay, cool. So let me get these two added into initiative. Okay. Great. I need to pull
Roll
their
four.
stat blocks.
Roll poor.
No. Okay. Let me grab this. Also, no, what made you think that those were the lycanthropes? That'd be silly.
Look, I'm not that smart. I see a weird dog, and I'm like, hey, that's a Lycan.
That's just how I live my life all the time. I see a weird dog, and I'm like, hey, that's a Lycan, right?
Okay.
I mean,
Well,
some
the
could say
dogs
he's,
are
uh,
like
he's
My
got that
neighbors
dog
love me
in him.
mostly because I just go, hey, it's
my God.
Silver. Watch out.
Exactly.
So I live.
Give you guys your new
Just thought you
initiative.
should know it's a full moon tonight.
Just be
Just
careful.
that you should know. Actually, it is a full moon tonight. Which I think is last
Ooh.
night.
They
Do all your
did not.
stuff.
Okay, cool. So, I would say top of the round. That's me. So our first one.
God damn it.
It goes home and decides to
Here's-
become an author of young adult fiction.
Ivy, I'm just happy
That's-
you're happy.
Yeah.
Sure, you say that now, and that's very sweet of you.
Fake it till you make it, baby.
Cool,
That
you
is
make it.
somebody
Okay.
outside
All
of
right. This one is going to move right here, and then he's going to jump the 50 feet to go right there.
That's not right.
You
It
scared
is.
the baby.
It is. You know why that's right? Because I said so. Because
Oh.
his perception check was high enough that he has been wondering who's been taking out his packs.
That wasn't
With rocks.
these. I clearly wasn't
Rocks.
doing it. There's a
With rocks,
bloody
you've been throwing
monster
them.
thing.
Hey,
That's
HD,
ripping
what's your
everyone.
AC? What's your AC?
I don't agree with this ruling at all. My AC
He
is
rolled
15.
very high on his perception check. Your AC
I
is
didn't
what?
even get to roll a stealth check. It's 15.
Okay, great. That's gonna hit. You
Well,
didn't think I was
yeah.
gonna let you get away with just hiding this time, did you?
I wasn't hiding. I was fighting from a place. Actually, I was
literally
literally hiding.
Hiding from a place.
You were legitimately hiding.
I was out.
All right, this is the first attack. It's gonna make a bite attack of us. So
I don't want to be a werewolf. I want to be a sailor. I want to be a sailor. I'm such a good sailor. Werewolves have so many other problems.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
I'm counting.
23 points of
Go
damage, please.
lower.
Take 23 points of damage.
What kind of damage?
This is melee, I believe. No, piercing damage.
E.
Piercing damage as it bites down onto your shoulder and attempts to haul you into the air.
Ow.
Cool. All right. Coleon's turn. It's gonna stop right there.
I have gone through 3 different plans for my action because things have changed so much. So Kellion's kind of set up crossbow and shield on top of this roof, and he sees these huge lycanthropes come through and just goes, "Oh shit!" Goes to load a certain bolt and then watches it jump and immediately switches to a different bolt. Grabs one of his vials, pulls the cork, and just lays it in the trough where the arrow is. And he goes,
Hey.
HD, get the fuck out of there! And he's going to fire 2 shots at the new big guy.
The new big guy. The new big guy.
The new big guy.
We love the big guy.
Yeah. Dirty 20 for the first one.
That'll hit.
Perfect. And 11 for the second one.
No, the first one hits. The second one does not, unfortunately.
Gotcha. So first one, we've got poison. I'm pumping the bloodlust die into it.
Okay.
And I'm gonna make it a grasping arrow.
Ooh, okay.
So its speed is reduced by, it takes an extra 2d6 poison damage. Speed is reduced by 10 feet and takes an extra 2d6 slashing damage. The first time on each turn it moves 1 feet or more.
Okay. Perfect.
And can try and get out of them with a DC 13 athletics check. So
Okay.
let's roll some damage real quick. 7 plus 17 points piercing.
Okay.
And another 17 poison.
Oh, hell yeah.
And now that and then with the poison, it makes a I have so many things. DC 14 con save.
Also, I feel there's so many things. There's
I was
so
like, I'm
many
gonna make a
things.
very specialized fighter. Turns out
Right.
there's a lot of specializations.
Turns out. All right. Save. What's the save?
14.
17. Base.
All right, then it's fine.
Okay. All right. Excellent. Is there anything else you want to do on your turn? That was an excellent hit, actually.
That's it. I'm staying.
Roll me a
the fuck
perception
put.
check.
There we go. I need an extra monitor because I have so many things going on.
I'm doing one, so I feel it.
24.
Excellent. Okay. You are the only one who sees this. However, as you're pulling back and then trying to figure out what to do next, You look across onto one of the other rooftops, and there is somebody else on the rooftop. They are in a black cloak, and it takes you a moment to realize that it's Rennick. But it's not just Rennick, it is a Rennick with a very large rifle that they are loading shells into.
Okay.
Okay, cool. All right, there's Rennick up on the roof. Rennick is on the opposite side, where he has been most of this game. Excellent. All right, next up is HD. You're currently in quite a predicament. What would you like to do?
Yeah, I am in quite a predicament all of a sudden. Well, HD is going to leave where he is at. Am I grappled or did he just bit me?
He just bit you.
Okay, then I am going to leave. And
Are you?
Yes, I'm trying to think of how though.
Yeah.
I think you'll see look at this thing and it's like absolutely not. And it will fall they will fall backwards into a portal. And that portal will teleport them 30 feet away. Doop, doop, doop,
Okay.
boop. To over here.
He's a runner. He's a track star. Okay.
Exactly.
All right.
Exactly right. And I will do that with no apologies. I am a delivery guy, and that is what I'm doing. Not a Lycan fighter. But I will chuck a rock at this guy. So we'll see if I hit this guy.
Which one are you hitting?
The one next to Sid and back.
Okay.
Because if I hit, then I'll get whatchamacallit.
Excellent.
God damn it. Oh, 16. Meets it, beats it. Hell yeah.
Meets it, beats it. Hell yeah.
So we get, we'll roll for this. So that is a total of 7 plus 2 is 9 plus another 2 is 11 altogether on that guy.
Excellent. All right. He is looking bloody. He's not
You
looking
see like
good
a
in
rock. HD chucks the rock one way and it goes through a portal and it comes up and it hits the thing above underneath the jaw as the portal comes up underneath it. And then I teleported 30 and then I will move all the way up to where Rennick is because I have a 90-foot move speed.
Yeah, but it's 90. It's up. Do you have enough movement to get up onto the 20
That's true.
rooftop?
I teleported. Okay, so then I have.
You could get to below the building, like if you wanted to try.
I have 50 feet gets me to the building, 20 feet
Then yes.
up on the building, and then
Yeah,
another.
you've got,
Yeah,
you've got
I'm gonna hide behind this guy. You got this. You get him. Look, there's a guy in.
Oh my god.
Fight him.
I gave you such a cool weapon.
What are you talking? You know, we will have a discussion.
It's not a discussion if I'm correct.
We will have a discussion.
It's not a discussion because I'm not taking criticisms nor critiques. Thank you very much, Group 1. The only one left. Holy shit. Excellent. Okay. This little guy is so surrounded. I think he's just gonna try to hit. I think, honestly, he's gonna just go all 3 attacks to Sid. He's gonna try at least. He thinks.
I mean, yeah.
He thinks. 2 of them are gonna
Yeah,
hit
you think. You would think, wouldn't you? But no. There's a lot of other cool people to bite on.
Just a
take
shoe toy
12
right in front of his
points.
feet.
Take 12 points of damage for me, Sid.
Do I have that? Or is that
Yes.
half? Yeah, okay.
No, you have it. It's a 6.
6.
Excellent. All right, that's the end of that one's turn. Oh my god, I have so many tabs. Okay, Hugo.
Okay. Hugo. Let's That's a good question. Hugo can't do much other than just fly for me.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna keep him with Draven, just
Okay.
out of caution.
Okay, makes sense. Excellent. All right.
Ooh, but can I add like a little flair to it? Like
Of course,
Hugo
yeah,
is, like,
absolutely.
protectively flying around Draven. So like hopefully if someone tries to fuck with Draven, maybe Hugo gets it.
Sacrifice the Pez dispenser.
as much as I love Hugo.
Wow. Sorry to all the Hugo fans out there.
I will have you
Huguenots.
know, Hugo is my
The
favorite
Huguenots
character.
out there. Yeah, no, I was here for Hugo, but okay.
Hugo's like
Oh.
puffing up, making his feathers look bigger, like he's trying to look intimidating and just like flap in front of Draven protectively.
Okay, excellent. Love that. All right. Group 2 is pretty much dead, as in they are dead. There's nothing pretty much about it. So it comes to backer. With Valerie on deck.
Okay, there's things got complicated. So I am going per. First of all, I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm just gonna do what I've been doing, and I'm gonna. Sid can take care of this guy, and I'm gonna call lightning again on the right here, in between to get these two guys.
Excellent choice. Okay.
So, and then for as a bonus action, I'm gonna save it. So I'm gonna need dexterity saves from both of them. Where are my
13 and 6.
d10s? Nah,
No.
nope, not. Yeah, not even close.
So these dice are not great for these particular individuals, apparently.
That was trash. Oh, no, that's not a 2. Oh, that's a 9. Oh shit. Oh. Okay. So 21 points of lightning damage to both of them.
Okay, great. These are the ones that Koyan had already kind of decimated, so those two are out. Good job.
Sweet. And then
Absolutely excellent.
just to help, I'm gonna point to Draven and be like, stay up. I'm not wasting all these on you. And I'm gonna cast healing word on him for an additional 8 points of healing.
Okay.
Alright. I will be right back.
Yep, you're totally good. Okay, excellent. Valerie, you are next on deck. What would you like to do? You mean the
I am.
that's the one on the
muted.
bingo card.
I know. Like, damn it. I really thought.
Hell yeah.
Okay. First, I have a question, Ivy, because
Ask me.
for spiritual weapon, I can move and attack on my bonus action. However, if I just move it, does that eat up
Yeah.
my bonus action? Or can I like move it and then do something else with the bonus?
You can do something else with the bonus. You don't have to attack on it. What
Okay.
are you wanting to do?
I'm wanting to reapply Hex to one of the lichens.
Sure.
We haven't hit any of them, have we? I can't remember.
You've hit the one that's up on the roof.
On the roof. Okay.
The other one, no.
I'm gonna get the other one in the alley with my Hex, with that bonus action.
Excellent.
And I'm just gonna move my spiritual weapon just a smidge so it's in a bit more of like an accessible area. I hope.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then with my action, I want to strike the lichen I hexed. Strike. Cast a spell. I want to cast Ray of Frost on it.
Ooh, good choice. Okay.
No, I don't want to use this dice. It doesn't do good for me. Let's do the beans.
The beans.
Okay. The beans gave me 14 plus 7. So that would
That's
be
21. 21. That'll hit.
21. Thank you. Okay.
You're welcome.
Ba-ba-ba. Figuring out damage. That is 2d8. Where are my dice? Ooh, okay. I got 7 frost damage.
Okay.
They are also slowed by 10 feet.
Mhm.
And oh wait, and hex.
Mhm.
That's another 4 necrotic. Does that affect it in any way?
Yes.
Ooh. Normally or extra?
Normally.
Okay.
Normally. Good ask.
And I have hexed strength.
Okay. Good choice.
No, it seems like it likes to wrestle.
A little bit. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Excellent. Is there anything else you'd like to do
I
or can
okay. When the other one jumped across the entire thing, how close was that to me?
do? It was pretty damn close. You could
Okay.
feel like the rush of a wind next to you as they jumped and leapt. Like had they wanted to, they probably could have put out an arm and just knocked you out of the air.
Yeah, I'm gonna fly here. I don't know if that's smart.
Up to you,
let-
darling.
I know. You did this to me, Ivy.
You agreed to be at this table.
I know. I'm so scared though. Okay.
Good.
I'm gonna fly up kind of like at an angle. So I'm gonna move a bit further away, but also flying up.
Okay.
That way.
Pythagorean theorem. Woo!
Yes, Pythagoras me up another 30, if that works.
All right. Fantastic. I love that for you. Anything else?
I'm scared, but that's it. Because I can't move my witch because I used my bonus action for other stuff. So she's just there. Hopefully intimidating or scaring the other Lycan.
Okay.
Or just-
Let's see. All right. So the second lycanthrope is next. Don't be scared. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I can get there. All right. It's gonna go to the toe with Sid. Is what it's thinking. It thinks. It thinks. All right. So let's try. 15 plus- Sid, remind me your AC is what at the moment?
16.
Okay, great. That's gonna hit you. As is that one. As is that one. So you're gonna take first a bite attack, which is going to be 8, 16 points of damage.
So 8. Cool. Got you.
Okay, great. And then both claw attacks, which is going to be 10, so 5 for you, and 4, which is already cut in half, is the 4.
So 9 total. Cool.
Correct.
Got it.
How are we looking?
Sid is. It's now a little bit more clear that some of the blood that is on Sid is hers. Yeah. She looks rough, but like none of the bloodlust is diminished, even in the slightest.
Nope. Okay. Fantastic. Also, I've added Rennick into the initiative. I put him last, just so you know where he is on the map. All right, great. Group 3 is dead. So we come to Draven, who is now a little bit better, but not by much. This poor boy is not built for combat at all, but he's still gonna try. I have a question for you, Petra.
Yes.
For Sid. Has Draven ever seen you this way?
That's actually a question for you. Has this Draven seen their Sid like this before?
How careful do you think Sid is about this normally?
I think Sid is very careful because of this reason. But if in, say, the case where a loved one died, as that is the
Happened
thing
with
that
Vesper.
happened, yes.
Yes.
So that would probably have been the time.
Okay. So great, love that. He is going to recast Flame Blade. That is what he's going to do. He glances to Sid in this form, grits their teeth and sets their jaw, and goes for a swing on him. Anyways, he is going to hit. I love that for him. Wow, go Draven. Not great damage, but still damage nonetheless. The thing is, he is actually moved. He's moving right there. Because he would rather fight at Sid's side than not at all. So, okay, Draven is that. Sid, you're next.
Okay, cool. So we're gonna drop 4 attacks at this thing because we fucking can.
Great, great,
Technically
do it.
5. We'll see. Okay, let's go. Okay, so first one.
I'm gonna grab a calculator
Oh,
for
sorry.
damage. Okay,
So first one doesn't hit. It's a 12.
nope.
Second one.
Don't you have inspiration?
Oh, I do have inspiration. You're right. Okay, so never mind. I'll re-roll that.
Okay.
So sorry.
No, you're totally fine.
Okay, so 24 and 25. I'm assuming those both hit.
Those both hate. Absolutely, they do.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.
Love you.
I would have forgotten that. And then I will do the damage. Holy shit. Okay. Okay, so. Okay, I need to do quick math. Sorry, 1 second.
You're totally good. I have a calculator up if you need to shout numbers.
19 plus 15.
19 plus 15? Yeah, I got
Yeah.
you.
How much damage?
Is that how much damage you've done?
Yeah. That's with the first 2 attacks.
That's 34.
Okay, cool. I'm going to do the next 2.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so those 2 are 225s, I'm assuming hit, obviously.
Yes. Yeah, those
Um,
two hit.
Okay.
Excellent. Excellent.
And then 12 plus 18 is 30? Cool. So that's another 30 damage.
So you've done 64 damage in total.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, great.
Can I describe what this looks like?
Of course you can. I know you love to.
Okay. Cool.
And do it slowly, please.
So Sid, yes, her axe is called Super Beast, because I had to do the Rob Zombie reference.
I thought it was referring to you.
No, that's not how you pronounce Yanogu. Okay, so what this looks like is, I described before that Sid was wielding the axe less like an axe and more like a femur or something they'd ripped out of something. In this moment, when they're wielding it, this is a weapon you've seen Sid wield in 2 hands. They shouldn't be able to do what they're doing right now, but they leap forward onto this thing, growling, and just start hacking downwards over and over into it, basically into its neck, trying to possibly get its fucking head off, just the entire time growling, going, "My domain!" and trying to rip its head off. So, yay. I swear, I'm a nice person.
Petra actually is a wonderful. Petra is a wonderful person. Great. Anything else you want to do while you are attempting to rip a creature's head off? Or are we good?
That's a really good question. Can't do that, can't do that, can't do that. I'm assuming it's not dead, obviously.
Go.
Cool. Good to know. The only other thing I would be able to do is. Oh, No, never mind. I'm good. That'll be it.
Excellent. Rennick is up on the rooftop, along with HT.
Click, click, click.
Rennick.
Up on the rooftop is old redneck.
Ivy hate that. Rennick also hates that. Rennick hates that, but also Rennick has glanced over his shoulder at you and like looked at you, HT, with just a look of absolute disgust. The fact that you run from this. He doesn't say anything, but you can feel the disappointment in this man as he glances at you and then looks back. Well, like the fact that you have left this combat and left your companions on the battlefield to fend for themselves is not flying with him. But he's going to actually move up, leaving you there. He's going to move up to right there. He's got a sniper. Because of course he does. Let's see. Let's see if he can make it. Oh, hell yeah. He's gonna go for the other one on the roof. That he is seeing Quellion hit with a bow, so he's gonna try it with the rifle. I love that for him. Oh, he hits. He just hits. Fantastic. Not great damage, but that's fine. Okay. So from the rooftop, for those of you who haven't seen Rennick, all of you just hear a single shot fire out from the rooftop of where you've seen HD. If you were to glance up, you would see the barrel of a rifle as a heavy hit lands into the Scourge on the other side. And we're back up to the top of the round. I see, JD.
So, seeing Rennick load the shot and take the shot, Kellion's just gonna like kind of nod his hat to him, and then almost like one of those old-timey like lever action rifles. He's just gonna do that, and one of the bolts is just gonna magically appear in the crossbow, and he's gonna take 2 shots at the one that's pinned. And just for flavor, instead of it being like thorns and vines that are grabbing this lichen that have kind of shot out of the side of this rooftop, they are they just, at a glance, they look like black tendrils, but as you look closer, they're actually small black and red snakes that are just like biting in with their fangs.
Love. Absolutely love.
So he's gonna make 2 attacks. First one is 25.
It's
Second one is a dirty 20.
It's
Beautiful. All right. Give me 17 points of piercing damage.
Whoa. He's still up, but he is not looking great. God.
Gotcha.
Cool.
And actually, if I could retcon a little bit,
Yeah, absolutely.
can
Like that.
I make one of them a bolt of death?
Yeah, absolutely. You can change it. That's fine.
So you'll see as Kellyon flips the crossbow over in his hand, one of the appearing bolts, it just oozes this black like smoke and necrotic energy, and as it levels it and shoots, it creates this black tether that sticks into them and then immediately shoots back into Kellyon and kind of hits him in the chest. And it will take 7 points of necrotic damage,
Excellent.
and I will heal for 7.
Yeah, you will.
Thank
So I was like,
God.
it's good. I was going to say it's a good thing.
We're back up. We're still not back up into the double digits yet.
I know. That's fine, but that's nothing. Okay, cool. Anything else?
That's gonna be it.
Great. Excellent. These are great. HD, what you doing?
Right now HD's is cool where they're at. Let's take a look here. Boop-a-doop-a-doop.
Yeah.
If I go here, I can still hit that guy. Boop-a-doop-a-doop. Gonna walk over to this side of the building and chuck a rock at this guy.
You chuck a rock at that guy.
Hell yeah, that's 18.
That hits.
And I'm gonna use my bonus action to make it really hit. So this is
Okay.
all gonna be force damage instead of bludgeoning damage. So
Mm.
we get 2, 6, 8 plus sneak attack is so it's 8 plus 1 is 9. That's not particularly great.
Yes, Sid.
Matt,
And-
did you have you used your bloodlust die yet?
I haven't yet.
Use it.
Okay. And then also it gets another 6 force damage. So right now it is 15 force damage. And then what is the bloodlust dice?
1d6. Roll a d6 and add it.
Aha. And then another, so that'd be 19 damage altogether, force on this guy.
Done.
So you'll
Taking
see,
it
you see, HD kind of like wind up and go, look at Rennick, and then chuck the rock directly at Rennick's face, and then right before it hits his face, there's a portal, and it'll go up, down, over, up, and it'll come off right underneath this creature's legs and hit it in the stomach.
Excellent. It falls over to its side, a grunt of pain as this rock is just embedded in this bloody ooze of a mess. Fantastic. Anything else you want to do?
Yep. HD will stroll casually back behind Rennick all the way over here and make sure to give the it's just like a all right. Keep up the good work. As he goes over here.
Okay, cool. Cool. Excellent. All right, group one instead, we come to Hugo.
Hugo, poofy as ever, as intimidating as he can be, continues
Mhm.
to fly near Draven as support in hopes of taking a hit. He's willing to put his life on the line. That's
I love that for
what
him.
Hugo does.
The little guy. All right, excellent. Becker, it's your turn.
Okay, well, seeing as there's
I think the group's out.
he's the fucker in front of me is no longer there, I'm gonna move about to here, right next to Sid. I'm gonna actually move right here next to Sid, and as this little halfling starts running, he's gonna just start to like get wide, and then just start getting long. And it sounds like if a ton of bricks had legs. It's this like armor plating and spines start to shoot out, and his little head stays about the same size, but it gets longer. And I am wild shaping into a Kentrosaurus, which I have a
Those
little
that
one.
you
So
have.
it looks like this. It's like a
Just a little guy.
Stegosaurus, but half of it has spines on it.
How big are you now?
I am large.
There you go.
I'm a huge bitch. And
Okay.
just because, let's see if we can't get some attacks of opportunity here. I'm going to use my action, because Wild Shape makes a bonus action. I'm going to use my action to cast Rar.
Okay. All right. God, I am so angry at you. I'm so pissed.
This was
All right.
your idea.
All right.
It was
I didn't
your
even
idea.
Rar. All right, Tom.
So
tell me what it does, because as much as I know, tell everybody else what it does.
So, just this, it's like if you can if you ever heard a cow just moo, and it's like that very long, just, but it's deeper and like much deeper, and it just roars at this giant werewolf, and it's just these shockwaves just come out and start pushing this fucker back. and I need a strength saving throw.
Uh-huh.
Which it's at disadvantage because of
Which
hex,
is a
right?
disadvantage. Yeah, I know. Okay, all right. What is your DC?
For this one, it is 14.
That's right. Yeah, it fails. Just
So it is pushed
barely.
back 15 feet.
Yeah, I know.
Which,
Do you want to tell them what this actually is called, or no?
of course I'm going to tell them what it's called.
Okay, great. Because it's not called RAR.
No, it's not called RAR. I do need to look into my DMs though. Because I
Yeah.
made it custom. Yeah, you'd be faster.
Okay, what's up? Are you just needing
Is
the
it
thing?
like bestial? It's bestial something.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on. I'll grab it for you.
I got it. Where's?
I bet you I can grab it faster.
There you are. A bestial roar.
You want to read it off?
Hmm?
Do you want to read it off?
Oh,
This is
yeah.
your item that you got.
Yeah, this is what I got. That little potion thing gave me an
Item.
extra cantrip. So
Uh-huh.
you release a loud, monstrous roar, mimicking those of ravenous beasts, causing a shockwave around you. Each creature within 10 feet of it. Oh.
That's why I said, hey, read it.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh. So, Sid and Draven and Hugo, too.
Yeah.
Good job.
Okay.
I'm learning.
You're
Does it
learning.
hurt
It's
them
okay.
or just-
It's great.
It's the first time using this thing.
I know, that's why I asked you earlier. You have to make a strength saving throw or be
Yes.
pushed 10 feet away and then knocked prone.
15 feet.
Yeah, oh, you cast it higher. So, yeah, 15 feet.
No,
and then
it's,
knocked prone.
What do
Either
we
way.
need?
14.
Yep. Nope.
Pushed back 15 feet, knocked prone.
And
Oh.
Hugo, knocked 15 feet, knocked prone, as is Draven.
I was like,
This happens, this lumbering. Lumberjack just looks around, just.
Sid, you
Just
also
looks
been
sad.
knocked 15 feet and knocked prone. Cool.
Jesus.
That's why I said, hey, you should read that.
I thought it was like in a. Nah.
You're good, you're learning.
I'm sorry.
You're finding out that
We're
I'm
finding
fucking
out.
around. I am finding out.
No, he's fucking around. We're finding out. I'd be fine if just his ass found out, but our ass is found out.
I
No, it's
thought
fine.
Hugo
It's fine.
succeeded, but he has a -4. I thought it was a +4, and I was like, fuck.
Well, Hugo's knocked prone too.
Yeah.
So, yeah, all of them are knocked prone, but including your lycanthrope. So, also knocked prone. Anything else you want to try, Tom?
That's all I got.
Kellion's on the rooftop just.
Yep. Yeah. And that sound that. It's kind of loud enough to make
So
everyone
sad
heard.
sounding. All right, Valerie, you are up. You're
Okay.
well above all of that.
And wouldn't you know it, that roar pushed the lichen right next to my sword.
Isn't it just?
Isn't it just fantastic how that works out? However, I do have a question about the other lichen. They're on a
did-
Yes,
rooftop. Are
they
they
are. They're-
close to an edge? Like, if they were moved 5 feet, they would fall off? Or are they
No.
secure in that roof? Okay.
They're secure.
All right.
Good ask, though.
Oh, well, I will use my bonus action to attack the prone lichen, and that would be.
Mhm.
This is not a melee spell attack, but they're prone. I don't know how.
Advantage.
Cool. Thank you.
It's well, okay.
disadvantage
So
because
here's
it's
the
a spell.
disadvantage. Yes, because for those of you who don't know, prone, an attack roll against the creature has advantage if the attacker is within 5 feet. Otherwise,
Yes.
the attack roll has disadvantage.
The sword,
The
spiritual weapon,
sword,
is specifically a melee attack.
that's true. The sword,
yeah,
the sword
it's-
has advantage.
That's what I said.
But if you cast something else, yes.
Alrighty, so my sword advantage, and that's not the best. 9. Ooh, 16.
Doesn't work.
No. Alright.
Not enough.
Wait, I have inspiration. So let's.
Yay! We didn't even
Let's
have to
work.
remind you. You freaking nailed it.
You got this.
Thank
Roll
you
your inspiration.
for that. All right. So I told you it was a
16.
16 plus 4, dirty 20.
That hits.
Hey.
Woo! Dirty up those
some damage.
points, boys.
Alrighty.
Mm.
So that is a 4, 8 plus hex. 8 force damage, 5 necrotic.
Okay.
And because it's down, I'm
Mhm.
going to use Mind Sliver on it. So it needs to make a intelligence save, I'm pretty sure. Yes, intelligence 15.
Great. Great. Intelligence. No. No.
Thank you. All right. That is that is 10 psychic damage plus 6 necrotic, 16 total, and they
Oh,
have
yeah.
to subtract a d4 from their next saving throw.
Yep. Okay. Excellent. Anything else you'd like to do?
While Valerie is being a conduit for this magic, she's like, as she uses the spiritual weapon, she's wielding her wand like a sword, so she's just like moving it around and kind of just like flicking it
Excellent.
just with such ease. And her mind sliver is just a very quick curse in Elvish that just like slices through it.
Exceptional. Very nice. Okay, perfect. All right. So, Scourge number 2. Well, he's already going right there. That's just how that is. He jumps down from the roof with ease and grace, but also a primalness that is only seen in these creatures and beasts themselves.
He
This
takes
is
2d6
gonna-
slashing damage.
He does. He does.
Ivy, I'm sorry, I have a question.
You're fine. Go for it, dear.
When Hugo was knocked prone, is he prone with Draven? Okay,
Yes.
I just wanted to verify. Thank you.
How much damage with his 2d6?
8.
8. Joy. Okay. All right. The rest of this as you're prone. Shit. This is gonna be interesting. All right. Anyway, I need to double check this real quick.
I'm not ready for this polycule to be smaller.
Well, I hate to tell you that. All right. One of these hits is going to Sid. The other two are going to Draven. All of them hit. So let me. I need to double check his current. Okay. You all chose this. I just want this to be remembered. You all chose this
We could have
particular night. You coulda, but you didn't.
I would like to remind everyone that we did no such thing.
You did actually. You picked this night. You picked this night.
that we
You
did.
wanted to do this thing. You were told. Okay. Sid, you're gonna take 13 points of damage.
Okay. So I'll half that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so round down or round up?
Round down.
Okay, so 6. Cool.
I'm going to describe to you what happens. So, as the Scourge jumps down from the rafters in this rooftop, There is only rage and anger. Sid, you are all too familiar with that look, but you are unable to ascertain Sid from something else at the moment. So it really doesn't matter to you. However, Draven, as they are on the ground, glances towards you, glances towards this creature, and then is immediately absolutely decimated as 2 claw attacks come straight down to the jugular. And Draven ceases to move and ceases to breathe. And then you're hit squarely with that same claw attack raking across your chest. And stillness falls over Draven. And it's your turn.
Okay. Okay. So getting up from prone, that doesn't open me up to an opportunity attack, correct?
Nope.
And it's just it takes half my movement, doesn't take an action. Okay,
Correct.
cool. Just wanted to make sure. So there, for anyone that's close enough to see, there is a glimmer of agony in Sid's eyes. For a second, those pits become more shallow. For a second, you see her mismatched eyes. You see the pupils dilate. You see absolute terror as they are ripped back down into a void. And I'm going to roll for some attacks.
Please.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, 24 and 18.
Hits.
Okay, cool. So that is... So that is 28 for the first 2.
Okay.
And sorry, shouldn't be rolling damage now. And the other 2, one is a crit.
Okay.
And that is that one is 18 damage, and the final
Okay.
attack doesn't hit. So that's 18 plus the 28 before. So
46.
yeah. So what this looks like is you saw a brief flicker of Sid, and then something drags her screaming down into the darkest pit of herself. And what stands up is the furthest thing away from the Sid you've known. The stink of wrought iron pushing through wet earth. The taste of copper, of blood, covers your tongue. And as she leaps forward, literally just like wrenching herself off of the ground, she grabs onto this thing and just pushes the axe into under its fucking ribs and just hikes it up to just lift it into the air. There is no growl, no scream, no words. Just the sound of tearing flesh and blood splattering across body and cobblestone.
The only sound, not from Sid, No longer from Draven, not even from Hugo, prone on the ground. The only sound that echoes out across this courtyard is a whimper as the head pops off. Blood sprays the courtyard across this visage previously known as Sid, but in this moment it's something else entirely, bathed in a crimson. The body falls next to Draven's, both unmoving, one a little more beaten and broken than the other. Go ahead.
Now, I have a question for you, Ivy.
Go.
As a bonus action, and you can please tell me if this is not okay, can I make an intimidation roll as Sid howls?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yes.
So that is a 24.
Okay. Yeah.
And Sid, so I'm gonna move away from my mic a little bit. So
You good? We'll do a headphone warning for stream.
headphone warning. Sid wrenches the axe up, the head pops up, and you just hear a
The only thing that you hear that comes on the tail end is another shot that rings out from Rennick on the roof on the other side to hit the other one. It's there that we're going to go ahead and take 10 or 15 minutes. We're going to go to break. So we will be back in 10 or 15 minutes. Come back for the rest of this combat. Come back for the rest of what this is going to look like. Because there's more. There's more things. We're still here on a quest. We came to the Ruby District on a mission. So we'll be back in 10 or 15 if our lovely tech person will take us out. Thank you. hello, we're back. Hello,
Mm.
thank you guys for sticking around. We're so excited to be back, and to go, finish dealing with these predicaments and things. It's great. So let me real quick take. Let's Scourge 1. So Scourge 1 is still up and going. I love that. For him, he's just over near the spiritual weapon because we are top of the round. So we get back into that. If you missed the first half of this fight, you should go watch that when the VOD is up because Sid was absolutely amazing and terrifying in the end. Just would like that noted. Cool. Great. This one that's over here. Where are they going? What are they doing?
They're going
This is a
home.
great question. Nah, he's
They're
gonna go
feeling
towards backer.
tired.
He's gonna go to the backer. He's feeling really tired. I love that for him. But no, backer. What is your AC currently in your shape? Your newfound form?
14.
14. Okay, well the first one's gonna miss. Second one's gonna hit, and the third one is gonna hit. So you're gonna
Oh.
take 2 claw attacks.
One missed.
One missed.
I'm gonna use a reaction I have on this
Okay.
thing. It's called Slip Up.
Okay.
If a melee attack misses the Kentrosaurus, it can make a shoulder spike attack against them as a reaction.
Okay. Go ahead.
So
That's cool.
as I'll let you do your damage first, and then
Okay.
mine because mine's also a roll.
14. 19 points of damage for you.
Okay. I need to separate this thing. Where's government documents are fine.
I thought you meant you were just gonna write down your damage on the government documents. So I was like, that's perfect. Do that.
Yeah, exactly. So
Okay, great.
you said 19.
19.
Okay, cool. Still a dinosaur. And so,
Excellent.
So for my reaction, that is a. So 17 to hit.
Misses.
Balls. Okay.
Good try.
Ah, here's the thing.
Okay. Anything else you want to try doing?
No, because that was just a reaction.
Okay. Excellent. All right. Next up in the initiative, Judy.
Perfect. So, seeing the state that Sid is in, and seeing that there's only one of these, I'm correct, there's only one of these left, right?
Yes.
Kellyanne is going to take his shield and kind of throw it over his back and just kind of beat against his chest really hard and just and he's going to second wind, and as he does it, he'll say something under his breath in Abyssal, and he's going to hop off the roof
Okay.
and move all the way up behind this lichen. He's going to jump onto its back and attempt to grapple it.
Okay. This is an interesting turn of events that Ivy wasn't quite expecting. All right. Cool.
All right, what is that? That is a dirty 20.
Lycan is hexed.
It is hex. Cool. How exactly do you go about grappling this creature?
So Kellyanne's gonna sprint and get 1 foot up on its leg, grab its arm, kick around it, and just go into an arm bar and start pulling it backwards with 1 foot against its throat, just kind of opening it up. And is going to look at Sid and in Abyssal say, "Spill Crimson, sister."
Okay. So one, it failed terribly as it begins backpedaling. It's attempting to get you off of it, but it can't quite make purchase. Everything going on around it, the heavy smell of iron, as their senses are mostly based off of smell, is too overwhelming for it to be able to focus on anything else. He's grappled effectively. Perfect. Anything else that you want to try?
That's action, bonus action, and movement. That's it from me.
Excellent. All right. HD, you are next up. And then Hugo is on deck, who is still prone.
That was such a cool move, JD.
Thanks. I watched Dune recently, and I was like, "That's cool. I want to do
I
that."
know where this is coming from.
Yeah,
I knew where it was going to
Where I would
from.
just like appear from the sand and then just immediately jump and armbar people. It's like, oh, that.
Yeah. Matt, I think you're muted.
I am muted, and I was saying such beautiful soliloquies, but
I'm sure.
now I will hold my action, which will be chucking a rock at this guy, should he not be killed by Sid.
Okay, your action is held for rock throw.
Same with
Fantastic.
the bonus action too to give it like the force stuff.
Okay, excellent. All right, Hugo is prone. Is he doing back up?
Yeah.
Is he gonna like just stay there?
Hugo's. Ooh, I should check out his full movement because getting up from prone takes away half, right?
Correct.
Okay, so he has 25 feet of movement left.
Okay.
So he gets up, and Hugo will go towards the other lichen and just get all up in his face. He's enraged now too.
Okay, all right. He's in his face. Excellent. Anything else?
That's all they can do. They can't attack. They can just
Totally fine.
give support.
Okay, Backer, you are up, and then Valerie, you're after that. Backer, what would you like to do? You can see that this one is being effectively arm barred and is flailing.
Okay. So, as this lumbering creature starts turning to the side, it's like, if the lichen's facing this way, Bracker's just gonna start moving to the side, and it's just gonna take that baseball bat with nails of a tail and just smack it into this thing. That is... Oh god. That's gonna miss for 12.
Nope.
Damn.
Unfortunately not.
Okay. And then
You're just being too careful about not hitting your companion again. You've taken it into note, you've taken it into stride, you've committed that to memory of I hit people and I need to watch and be mindful about it, and that is why you miss.
Mm-hmm. And then as part of the multi-attack, I'm just gonna try to shoulder check it with that spike again.
Okay, excellent.
Swap out dice, 'cause that was ass. That's better. Natural 20.
Hell yes, roll me some damage.
So, if the creature is medium or smaller, I can choose to grapple it. Is it?
Nope, large.
Ah, well, ass. So, I'm just gonna roll a d12. That's 11. So 22. 29 points of piercing damage.
Okay. Alright. There's blood covering the spikes of you as you shoulder check it. Not quite down, but not great. Alright, anything else?
That will be it. I do get my reaction back, so try and hit me.
Alright. Valerie, you're up.
Okay. And we just got this big boy left.
You just got this big boy. Did you miss something, Tom?
I had a question, because Quelion's
Yeah.
on the other side. Would that count as flanking?
He's holding him. He's grappling him. It's an armbar.
Okay. I just looked up
It's
at the
not
battle map
quite.
and I was like, oh? So,
Not quite.
Okay.
It's a good call. Not quite. Good.
Alright,
Good.
that's
To
all
keep
good.
an eye out for though. All right, Valerie, go ahead.
Yes. Does grappling do anything for like attacks? Or is it just reduces their movement?
For grapple, it is their speed becomes 0. It can't benefit from any bonus to its speed. The condition ends if the grappler is incapacitated, etc. Not really.
Okay.
Aside from it's 0, it can't move.
Okay. Well then Valerie's kind of adjacent to it. I kind of flick my wand, and begin saying another incantation as I move the spiritual weapon towards the lichen. I say, air, earth, fire, water, blade of night, I command thee to slaughter. And it's just gonna like dig into it. Hopefully it hits.
Okay.
Don't fuck with me. Okay. That was a 17. Misses? Okay, I'm going to use another inspiration.
Oh, go for
that's
it. Yes.
22.
Hits.
Okay, so 17 misses. Now, damage with the hex. Okay, does it matter? Can I just add it all together?
Add it all together. You're totally good.
Oh, that was a d6. Wait. No, this is a d8. Okay. 4 total damage for my bonus action.
Excellent.
And then, Eldritch Blasts for the other 2.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Yikes. Okay. First one is a 13. That doesn't hit. The second one is a 16. The 16 doesn't hit, but I'm going to add another inspo to that one.
Okay.
19 hits.
19 does hit.
Okay, I'll just go with that one EV. And that is total 9 damage.
Excellent. Okay. We're bloodied. We're very, very bloodied.
Okay. And that, yes, that's my bonus, that's my action. I am staying where I am.
Okay. Perfect. It is this creature's turn. As he's been grappled, there's a creature in front of him. I think. Well, let's find out.
I think actually, didn't it already go? Because it moved up to.
Oh yes, the second one. Yeah, so you're good. So, yes, you are correct. So, Sid, how you doing? How you doing, honey?
That's a question for the ages. Unfortunately, it's not Sid who's going to answer, but we are going to. Sid is going to launch from that one towards, like, from the one that they've just killed into the next one. So moving into that space as I have on the map, and now I'm going to roll some attacks. First one is 18. That hits.
That does hit.
Cool. Next one is 23. That hits.
Correct.
Cool. Next one does not hit, and then 22. So I have 3 total that hit.
Great.
And I will roll damage for each of them.
You have a chance of taking it out with this last one.
Okay. Okay, so that is. Sorry, one sec.
You're totally good.
So that is 42 damage.
Ah, take that.
Can I describe this?
Yeah, it had 40 hit points left. How do you want to kill it?
Okay. So Sid, locking eyes. So, well, the thing wearing Sid right now locks eyes with Quellion, who just spoke in Abyssal. And again, as a note, you have never heard Sid speak Abyssal. In fact, she's told you she doesn't speak Abyssal. But in this moment, whatever this is responds to you in Abyssal. And as it strides forward, one hand on the decapitated head of the one lichen, axe in the other, it strides forward. It doesn't even look at the thing it's about to attack. It locks eyes with Quellion and goes, in Abyssal. The rest of you just hear guttural horrid sounds coming out of it as it just goes, "Hunger in you. No siblings here." And then hucks the head and then brings down the other one, dropping it so the body falls on top of itself, cleanly missing you.
You're out of combat.
Cool. So
That's hot. In Abyssal, Kellyanne will say, "Who speaks?"
it leans forward, looming over you. This thing should have been a door, should have been a gateway, but the buckles hold. Will you be our doorway? There's hunger in you.
I am no door. Not at least for you.
We'll see.
Return by the Serpent Queen's will.
And it twitches. And all of the transformation you saw before reverts in. We've all seen werewolf movies where people transform into the wolf. You rarely get to see a person do the opposite. All of the bone snapping, and because Sid has open wounds on her, you can see muscles shifting and pulsing inside those gashes as he just. And then she falls forward.
I try and catch her.
I'll let you catch her.
You back? Look at me. Look at me. Are you back?
Yeah.
Don't look up. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. You were gone. Some things happened. I need you to take a breath.
Where's Draven?
Draven, who has fallen, is bleeding out. You hear a guttural, watery cough from the other side of the battlefield. Valerie?
When the threat is gone, Valerie just zooms to Draven, kind of skids on the ground, and is like trying to cast a spell on him. And she keeps saying the words, and she's getting more and more mad because she's saying the words right, and they're right in the book, and it should spare him. It should spare his life because he's dying, and it's not working. Her magic isn't working, and she just keeps trying to get it to work.
And he stops you. The angrier you get, a slow, dying hand grabbing yours. Thematically, you get a moment with him. Mechanically, he is dead.
Yeah. I just hold him, and I just try to clear the muck away from his face. And I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry I brought you here. It's my fault. You weren't supposed to come. She asked me to come, and you weren't supposed to come
when you hear this coughing. He's trying to say something. You're hearing Valerie's tears, this woefulness in their voice, and this dread. What would you like to do, Sid?
I think when Sid manages to stand up from Quellian's arms, they want to step forward. They want to be there for his last moments, but there is a knowledge that rests in her that she could have done something, and she didn't. And so Sid just stands there and watches this happen.
With one hand, he holds Valerie's, resting gently on where you were trying to angrily cast magic, holding your movements. The other hand, resting on the cobblestone, blood pooling around him. Sid, he reaches for you. Because as much as he knows that he is not a fighter, he still stood by both of your sides.
I think Sid will go to him in that moment. Maybe almost too late.
He coughs a final time as he looks to both of you. First to you, Sid, then to you, Valerie, and then he looks, and there's a slight smile, a peace coming over his face. Thank you for still loving me while I tasted of heartache and acid. And then he stops.
Fuck.
No. No, it'll work. It'll work. It has to work. She said it would work. I have a question. Is that little druid still a dinosaur?
Yes. Yes, that little druid is still a dinosaur.
Okay. The rage and sorrow that Valerie feels, I feel like her sword is still summoned, and the presence of this magic kind of like, she still doesn't look the same. She's presenting as, you know, she still looks like a woman, but her hair is longer. She looks paler. She just looks just a little off. Like this magic is kind of affecting her. And oh boy. Oh, never mind. And can I like bonus action telekinetically pull him to me as I like go to him to give them a talking to? Almost like a force movement.
Tom, are you okay with being forcefully moved? Or do you want to make it a contested?
Oh no, I sent Valerie a message like,
Great. Okay.
if you
yes,
want to get
absolutely.
physical with him, I'm all for it. I
Okay.
have consented to it. So
Great.
all good.
Cool. Thank you both for communicating with each other. All right.
Thank you.
Go
I was
for
trying
it.
to. I saw that pop up. I was like, oh no, I have to read it.
No, you're totally good. Thank you for communicating. Go for it.
Yeah. So I go to Backer, pull them to me. My mage hand is like on their mouth, muzzling it, and I'm just close to them with the sword, and a voice comes through, not like my own. And she says, "You took him from me. I will not forget." And then as the sword fades, because I feel like the magic fades, so does this presence that Valerie kind of took on during the battle, and she kind of goes back, and she looks confused, like she doesn't know why she's so close to you.
As you're looking at this creature, you can see like the eyes that they have started to well and like water up a bit, and it's just it's that look of when you like, you know, an animal can't understand you, but there's like in your head you feel like it can, but this time it can. So
Yes, I was about to say, Corleone, go for it.
While this is transpiring, I kind of want to take a few steps back and see if Rennick is still up there.
He is, but he's not looking your direction. He looks like he is now focused on an alleyway on the other side of the building.
I'll return to the group. Listen, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but we need to keep moving.
And do what with his body? We can't just leave him here.
You need to leave.
This doesn't feel right. I still have to get that fucking mushroom.
Yeah. And we'll do that. You're gonna take his body. His body has to go back home. He's not gonna be buried here.
Do we have any time to rest or something? Because I have a spell that can protect his form. I just don't. We don't know what these things are and if they can make him rise again, and I really don't want that to happen to him. That can't happen to them.
Can you carry him?
I don't think I can. I'm not that strong. And I don't have a special bag.
ahead, Judy.
as you're saying, oh, sorry.
Judy and Tom, you're good.
At that, I want to try and like whistle to try and get
Rennick.
Rennick's attention and see if I can either get him to come to me or send a hunter to me.
He's going to send a hunter to you. And here's Valerie.
Yes.
As this hunter approaches, there's something about her. Almost immediately, you pick up on it. There's something in the way that she carries herself that is unlike the rest of the hunters. And Clan, you pick up on it having seen the rest of them interact. This hunter doesn't appear like the others. She is wearing a cloak made of raven's feathers that is held tightly around her shoulders. She has short black hair. She's very, very, very pale, but with cracks shadowed through her skin. You assume she's Shadar-kai, very short black hair. As she approaches, I hear you need help.
He's died. Do you have a way of helping us move them?
You all look actually quite rough. Give me just a moment. And she'll start preparing a couple of spells herself. Backer, Tom, what did you need, dear?
Oh, no, we got a hunter because
You good? Cool.
well, actually, so as you were saying, like moving
Okay.
and carrying him, this lumbering beast just kind of like drops to the ground. It's like basically it's like I can carry him.
Put them on. Okay. This hunter will introduce herself. She is preparing not only to take care of this for you, but also you as people. As she casts Mass Healing Word. Which is all of you. You're going to take 6 points of healing back, just to give you guys a little bit of a boost.
I have
My
a
name's
question.
Mira.
Oh, sorry, you were saying something.
My name's Mira. It's nice to meet you.
Valerie. Valerie Roomto. Player question. Do we have time for a schmort schmest?
While you sit here, yes, only because Rennick and the rest of the hunters are up on the roofs covering everything else.
Cool.
Um,
And
so,
another
yes.
question. When someone dies, do their temporary hit points leave you?
In this instance, I'll let you keep them for now.
Thank you. I'm curious about that.
It'll be Draven's parting gift to you all. I
Lovely.
love that for you.
Alrighty. If I can during this moment, like if we can't, then I'll accept
Ask. You're totally good.
it. I want to do another ceremony spell because I do have enough powdered silver for one more
Yeah.
ritual, which
Sure.
is funeral rite,
Yeah.
just to protect him.
How does Valerie go about performing a funeral rite? Has she ever had to perform a funeral rite?
No, I've just read about it and maybe done it in a play.
Go ahead. Go on.
I'll let Valerie do hers, but I'll kind of follow behind with mine. If
Yeah.
I see her struggling, I'll kind of like guide her through it.
Valerie's very choked up, and words are kind of hard to come at this moment. So if Ivy allows, she will kind of do this with music. And
Yeah,
I
course.
will take Draven's lute. I'm assuming it's a lute. It is.
He actually,
Oh.
at Petra's choice, plays a pan flute.
Oh, okay. I want a guitar for this. Does anyone have a stringed instrument? Oh.
Hey, weird.
So
Sid.
Sid can actually provide the guitar for this.
All right.
Yep.
If you're okay with that.
Of course.
I would love that.
Where this guitar that hadn't been on Sid the entire time they were raging is suddenly there in their hands.
Okay. You perform the
I
funeral rite.
will light a few candles and start out some slow strumming, and it kind of sounds very similar to the Joan Jett cover of Crimson and Clover.
Perfect.
And she just kind of softly sings, and I don't hardly know them, do, 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 but I think I could love them. Crimson and Clover, and then just goes into that little soft song to kind of play them out.
Perfect. You could not have asked for a better send-off, especially as a bard. Eventually, after you've performed this, there is a hush that has fallen over this courtyard and this space. You do not hear the firing of rifles or gunfire, the yell of people that are still defending this barren wasteland of a city. It is quiet. There's still a dark haze that lingers and a crimson moon as Mira reaches to gently touch your shoulder, Valerie. We'll take the body. Plus, your agent wants you.
She wants me? And I looked at Hugo and I'm like, you haven't heard from her. How did you hear from her?
We're friends.
I still have something I need to do here. I still have to get something that she sent me for.
A mushroom.
Yes. I still haven't found it.
She'll look to the rest of you. Look to you, Valerie. Follow me. As she turns and walks down an alleyway. I'm going to change your guys' map. If you follow your character sheets, your character's already there.
Ooh.
Okay. You find yourselves walking down an alleyway to a graveyard,
Yeesh.
that of which has dozens of gravestones and dozens upon dozens. Some of them quite old, some of them newer. You can see fresh earth. But on a few of the very ancient looking ones, you can find mushrooms. Small, white, inky capped mushrooms. They glow slightly. Get your mushrooms.
I'll take out my book and like make sure the gills match and the skirt and all the stuff.
Match.
We were so close.
William?
Just as an aside, I'd like to grab some for myself.
Yes, of course you can. I kind of figured a couple of you would grab some additional ones, so. Becker, are you grabbing additional ones? Or are you staying in this form? Okay. Are you staying in the dinosaur form? Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, I got 3 hours.
Sit. That's right. Sit.
I think Sid is going to take the moment to go over to Valerie and kind of put a hand on their shoulder and say, "You're going back to your world after this, yeah?"
It looks that way. I have a prior commitment.
I know this is a lot to ask. The other me? The one in your world?
Yes.
If she's lost everyone that sounds like she's lost, she needs someone. And I'm not saying that needs to be you, I'm just...
Sid, I don't know what God took our strings of fate and wove them together, but I will find you in this realm and in the next, and I will give her so much love. I promise that.
It's more than, fuck. And Sid's gonna, like, give up on words and probably kiss Valerie at this point?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Like, this is
Teary,
not...
bloody.
Yeah, this is, like, a much more tender, very gentle, like, we've both very much lost someone we care about moment.
Yes, and it's that seeking comfort, that closeness that we shared.
Yeah.
Mira has actually walked away to allow this moment. She is not going to impose on this. That is strange to her as she has walked away, kind of just watching the rest of the party. Whoever is gathering mushrooms, just kind of standing there, waiting patiently.
I'll get between a girl and her knoll. But oh god, I wish we just had more time. But maybe as a token to remember me, and I take the card that Hugo drew at random and threw on the ground. I've picked it up. The spell is over, and I just hand you the card, the Queen of Diamonds.
Sid will take it, and she's gonna put it behind the strings of her guitar. And when she slots it in there, it's like it takes less than a second. Like, you look, you glance or blink, and it's like it's been inlaid into the wood.
So good. Maybe next time you play that song, you might think of me. And then Hugo squawks. And he says, when you see a bird, think of him.
All right. Just, please stay safe. I think it's gonna get a lot worse for us before it gets better, but stick with it, you know.
Oh, also, I said I would pay you for this, and that was a lie, but now I feel really bad about it. So, here's money.
Mira, actually, from the other side, she's like, "Don't worry about it. I got it."
Are you sure? I feel really bad about lying now.
Don't.
All right.
Okay. Before we end session and before Mira comes and collects Valerie, oh, anyone else wants to do anything before I start describing what happens next? Okay.
No one else wants to kiss me? Okay.
I'll see
Not
you
you were mad at
Saturday.
me.
I know you can kiss me, but any of that.
Anyways. All right, so
Hugo gives the carrot
here.
back to HD,
Perfect.
as slippery as ever.
Perfect. What? I hate it here. Which is gonna make describing the sex part so much easier. Valerie, Mira eventually will come back. Gently clasp your shoulder. Let's go get your friends, and then we'll leave from here. I can get you out of here just fine. Are you ready?
She pats herself, wand, Hugo, Draven, oh god. I wish we met under better circumstances, but, good luck. No, break a leg.
With those final words, she touches your shoulder, and you, up into a puff of smoke, vanish. As you all are standing in this graveyard, a hush has fallen over the rest of the courtyards. Again, you don't hear those shouts. You don't hear a raging battle. You don't hear gunfire. You don't hear the clashing of iron against iron. You just hear silence. And it is a deafening silence. That smell of tar from the city now mixed with a heavy smell of iron from the blood that has been shed on this blood moon night. But something is happening as the rest of you are gathering mushrooms and saying goodbye as HD. You've started to struggle slightly with your breathing. You've started to notice that you're gasping for air, your eyesight out of focus. Suddenly your shoulder where you've been bitten is blackening and darkening, and your shape is beginning to shift and change. Your muscles are changing form. You're growing taller and larger and stronger before turning into something entirely different, the same but different, as you shift into a lycanthrope. And then a bright light hits everyone's eyes. That's where we're going to end session.
You. What? Oh, shit. Alrighty.
The heck-a-do?
There's
two of us
sitting over there quietly. So, I'm gonna let all of my players tell you where to find them, what they're up to. I'm gonna let our guest go first since we don't have them after this. So, Valerie, aka Virginia, where can we find you? And then you can
Well,
popcorn it.
yeah, well, you can find me curled up in a ball at the foot of my bed, because what the hell? But other than that, you can you can find me at Dear Query, or at brunch on Saturday with my friends.
Hell yeah, you can.
And yeah, I'm traumatized now. Thank you, Ivy. That was wonderful. I'm gonna popcorn it over to our new Lycan friend, Matt.
Hello, everybody. It's me, Matt, from the episode you were just watching. It's so good to see you. I hope you had a good time watching people die and be sad. You can find me all over the internet at Nerdy Rocks. It's NURD Rocks, like multiple Dwayne Johnsons. It's really easy to find. I'm on this AP, and I'm also on this AP. I'm actually not on any other AP, so just come watch me here. But you can listen to my music everywhere at Nerdy. Just type in NUR-D wherever you get your music. Check out some cool hip hop. Also, it was fun. My song from the video game Prison City, which is out on Steam, Nintendo Switch, and all of that. The theme song for that is been nominated for a Libra Award, so that's super cool. Just check that out. June 10th. We'll see if we won. But yeah, other than that, keep rocking on and protect your community. I know a lot's going on right now. So let's jump over to Vaughn.
Hello, I'm JD. Try hard Von Edgelord on the internet, Von Edgelord everywhere else, and Vaughn if you're nasty. Tonight I've been playing Kellyan of the Serpent, one tired and battle-beaten boy. In terms of actual plays, you can only find me here. Hopefully that'll change here in the future, but if you need a little bit of a break from D&D and you love your friends, go ahead and stream Contender on Spotify. Just a little bit of sad emo music from the Rocky Mountain area. But I'm going to go ahead and pop it over to Petra.
I would like it have it be known that I am in fact nasty. All right. My name is Petra Skelton. I have been playing Sid Ashclaw, who is apparently slightly more charming when they are berserking than when they are not. It's fine. Everything's good. If you want to find more of me describing disturbing things, you can find me over at Vancouver by Night, where I am currently running a post-Gehenna Vampire the Masquerade Chronicle. Our players... Tonight is our penultimate session, where the players are going to be investigating a mystery involving crayons? Otherwise, next week I will have a very big announcement that I'll be announcing both here and during the final Vancouver by Night stream, where you'll get maybe a sneak peek at something I've been working at for a couple years that may or may not be a brand new tabletop RPG system. Otherwise, I will toss this over to Tom.
Hello, everyone. It's me, That One Warlock. I make the saddest characters you've ever seen on the internet. Case in point. You can find me all across social medias at That One Warlock. And if you like what you see here and like my kooky, crazy way of playing, you can find me 4 days out of the week playing as multiple different APs. On Monday, you can find me on the Starfield, playing in a game of Werewolf the Apocalypse, where I play the Theru's Glasswalker, Travis, the Archaeologist. On Tuesdays, you can find me here playing as everyone's favorite Dino Druid who accidentally kills loved ones. On Wednesdays, you can find me on the Dice Nazism Twitch channel playing as a different kind of werewolf, everyone's favorite werewolf Dilf, Connor Hottison, the Blood Hunter Barbarian, who is just recently finally confessed feelings to one of the other party members, since we've been playing Will They Won't They since episode 2. So come watch my big muscly man be cute with his boyfriend. And then on Thursdays, you can find me on World Tree Quest playing as everyone's favorite twink of a witch named Ariel and Fathoms Below. This is a completely underwater campaign. So those of you with thalassophobia, this is probably not the campaign for you. But you can come watch me if you're not afraid of that. We just arrived at my character's house and met his neighbor, who is in fact a sea hag, and just the sweetest old lady ever. It's fun times. And then our lovely creator of chaos, where can people find you?
I'm the Emperor of Events tonight. Hello. Hi, I'm Ivy. My handles are Gamer the Girl, of which you can find me here doing this game. This is the only AP that I run currently. There's other things that I'm working on, but that's in the future. I am not anywhere else, actual play-wise. I'm just here, unless you are going to be watching the Winter Tales Castleton, of which I myself, Matt now, and Nerdia, and then CB are all involved in. So if you're interested in a Bridgerton meets Hunger Games event, keep an eye on that, because that's coming in May or June. Or both. We have so many content creators that it'll be both. I am playing the most dramatic of characters that I have ever created and never got to play, and now she's everybody else's problem. Oh, you guys are so sweet for waiting in. We are at the end of stream, so stick around because I'm going to take you elsewhere. We're going to go say hi to some other people, so stick around. But when I'm not Gamer the Girl, I'm over on the Criddle Words account. So if you are a TTRPG creator or love TTRPGs and love content creators, and there are those that you would like to put forth for an award, go check out the Criddle Awards, of which nominations are open. We are at 2,200 responses. So if you aren't one of those, go nominate your favorite creators. We have 47 categories for a reason. Yes, Tom.
I also, even though they are not here, also go check out Critical Bard.
Oh yeah, they were next
one
on my
missing
list.
player. They are lovely, and go check them out. I believe they're Critical
They're
Bard
at St.
everywhere.
Jude. They are doing St. Jude their live charity event. So if you're a fan of that, go do that. But yeah, that's me, and I do a bunch of other things. So it just depends on the day that you catch me. But we're gonna go raid Surf Effers because we never get to pay back the idea that they raid, like when they raid us. So we actually get to go raid them tonight. And yeah, we'll see you guys next week. Thank you so much for sticking around.